Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. We are beyond excited to welcome our friend Neil with London Calling. They have brought their amazing fish and chips food truck. Neil, it's so good to see you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Introduce everybody. I'm so sorry.
So this is Carrie?
So I'm Carrie. I'm one of the co-owners, and this is Neil Gom.
Aww.
Carrie, I'm so sorry. I didn't notice you there. When we went back live, you were back there cooking. And I didn't see Carrie. I apologize. Did not mean to leave you out. Co-owners. Neil, we go way back. I have driven your food truck before, back in the day. Do you remember that back in the day?
That's right. It was great fun. You had a big crew out there and everything, and we had fun. You actually came on board as well, didn't you?
Yes. Oh yeah, I was learning. Well, chip chop cheerio. I'll talk with the British accent now. Now we shall sit with British London Calling. You know.
You're so posh.
See, if I was going to be British, I would be posh.
Oh,
Dre,
you
just
would,
so you know.
for sure, yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
So tell us all about London Calling and your different varieties. You brought the fish and chips truck, but there's so much more to London Calling than just this.
That's right. When we first came over here, we really wanted to bring something new and different, and we brought the English pasty, which is a handheld pot pie, golden flaky pastry, and then inside lots of different flavors. And it's been incredibly popular. And we've loved doing it.
I have always wanted to have one of those. I watch it on the Great British Baking Show.
That's right.
And all these things, and I'm like, I know I would love the pasty.
And it's on Harry Potter and all
Yes,
kinds of,
and
absolutely.
there are certain things that you should not ever put in a pasty. I know I read this book.
That's true.
And they said that like there's rules for like people that are like, this is not a pasty.
Absolutely. Those are the Cornish. Those
Right?
are the Cornish, yes.
Okay.
So that's the traditional Cornish pasty, which is skirt steak or chuck steak. And then you've got potatoes, and very specifically from Cornwall, if you're right.
Okay.
And the rutabaga, which is the key to that pasty.
Ooh.
And that has to be from Cornwall as
Yum.
well. So an onion. And so, and then a little salt and pepper, and that's
delicious.
Wow.
Oh my word, I'm so hungry.
I'm smelling what you're cooking back there, the fish and chips. And you have one that we can see. We're going to show that. Let me set this down here so he can get a close-up of this. Look at this.
So we do 3 pieces of hand-battered pollock. Pollock is the fish that we've got. And then you get beer-battered fries. The tartar sauce is the piece de la resistance. It's what everyone really enjoys, the tartar sauce. So I highly recommend it, and then a little lemon on there as well. And
wow.
That's what we make.
That's a
fish and chips on
beautiful,
this truck.
beautiful,
Yep.
oh my goodness.
Quick question, too. When I was in London years and years ago, I remember going to a fish and chip shop, and I believe they wrapped it in, like, paper, and then you had the vinegar to put. Is that the authentic way when you're in London how you eat it?
So yeah, they did that a while ago with the newspaper. Now they wrap it in paper, and it does. And we've actually got the London paper in there for you,
That's
so it's
awesome.
it nestled in there. And it wraps it and it keeps it warm, and it tends to make it a little soggy because all the air gets trapped into it and everything as well. And it's great. Yeah, it's really fantastic.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Carrie, do you enjoy making the fish and chips?
Absolutely. This whole project has been wonderful. Everyone has asked for fish and chips since the very beginning, and of course we brought the pasty, but we've spun this off and have been having a lot of fun with it. Going around to communities outside of Springfield, and people are just really giving us great feedback.
Oh, that's so great.
I love that.
What a
so
fun,
what a lot of
fun
people
thing.
so what we try to do is get to the people. So a lot of people live on the outside. There's like 3 hours to the next town of Kansas City, but loads of little towns in out there as well. So we go to Carthage, Cassville, Manette. We go all the way out to West Plains, Camdenton, and then some of the smaller ones like Greenfield and Lamar and all little towns around. So we're bringing the fish and chips and the pasty. We go every 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. We'll have one truck or the other truck at those locations.
That's
So
amazing.
Is there a way to find out the schedule? So is there a way, like a website or Facebook, just so people can know where you're going to be on a certain day?
Absolutely. Facebook is the place that we post all of our scheduling, so you can know when we're coming to your town.
Because it's all about scheduling, because I want to know where to go to get this. Okay, so this is our example, and I know you're cooking some fresh stuff back there. And as Carrie gets that, Neil, I saw on Facebook, too, that you recently took your children back to the UK for the first time since they were born. They hadn't been back. How was that experience over the holidays?
It was incredible. So I've been here for almost 10 years now, and I have twin boys and a little girl, and they went back for the first time that they remember. So my daughter was 17 months when we came over, and my twins were 6 weeks.
Wow.
And so they went back, and we took them to
You traveled with 6-week-old twins.
Yeah, it was fun.
Heavenly days. Amazing.
And we went over and we took them to the hospital that they were born in. We took them to the house that we grew them up in for those few weeks and everything. And they saw that, and they saw their family. For most of the relatives, for the first time, or even the second time, time of seeing them. So they got to meet their uncles and aunties and cousins and everything over there, which was fantastic.
How special.
Yeah,
That's so wonderful.
I'm very curious, Neil, when you were over there in jolly old England, were Harry and Meghan the top of conversation when you would get together with your family and the kids? They'd be like, oh, Harry and Meghan, what's going on with them?
It was absolutely. It was an interesting time to be over there. My parents had seen it, and we talked about it and how they felt about it and everything as well. And the royal family is almost an extension of our family. So the Queen has always been like, you know, our grandma. We love her to bits, and so with Harry and Meghan, you know, obviously doing what they did, there was a little bit of friction, you know. But we still love the royal family, so we're still partial to all of them. I think just the fact that he uncovered so much information and he wanted to be private, I think that was the issue for a few people. But the fact everybody knows how hard Harry's had it, especially with his mum and the hounding and everything of that. So I think everyone understood that. But then, you know, to then go out and say so much, I think that was just a problem.
All right, I just have to wait a little bit. There was a little bit of conversation, just a little bit. Because I enjoyed a little bit. Okay. Oh, let's dig in.
So there we go. That's a fresh one just off the off. Yep, it'd be hot, so be careful.
You dig in.
So again, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the fries are beer battered
This is
fries.
a big one, though. Is that okay for me to take that one?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. And
All right, buddy.
It'll be hot, so be careful. But
Okay.
That
I'll
tart.
be very careful.
The tartar sauce is what we get the most raves about. Actually, it's dill. It's a dill tartar sauce, and it's our house-made tartar sauce.
Oh.
This
I
is
just
so
don't
good.
have words for. I mean,
Flaky,
it just falls apart in your mouth. It is so. This is not your normal
Here, I'm sending this on the
fried fish, right? This is absolutely. Did you say it's pollock?
Yep.
Pollock. Yep. So it's a white fish. It's in the family of cod.
Oh my gosh.
It's real. We chose it because it's very juicy and mild flavor.
Oh.
And goes great with the crunchy batter.
Your batter is amazing. Oh my word!
This
I
fish
cannot
melts
say
in your
enough.
mouth. You know, like when you take a bite and it melts.
I am so
It's-
excited to be eating this right now.
I'm so glad you're
I
here
love
for this.
your truck. This is really, truly, absolutely delicious.
And the fries are beer battered fries there as well, and again, great with the dip.
Oh, I'll be having one of those next.
Yes.
This
By the
is
way,
truly
Neil, what do
so
you say
good.
to Americans when they say, "Oh, those aren't chips; those are French fries"?
I know. I have to educate. You know,
Yes, you
the Queen's English, absolutely, or the King's English now. Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
right.
I have to correct everybody. But people do ask, are they fries or
Wow.
are they chips? Like, what are they? So,
This is absolutely delicious.
Is it now, Carrie? Were you a fan of this food? Now, I'm guessing because of your accent, you're from America.
Absolutely. I'm from halfway Missouri.
There you go. So, were you a fan of like British type food? Getting involved with this, has it kind of changed your taste buds, or did you always like it?
So I fell in love with the pasty. That is,
Yeah,
I went
the
and
pasty's
visited,
amazing.
had the pasty, and I thought this is the best thing I've ever eaten, and that's what inspired us. So, and then this was something that obviously this is the #1 seller in England is
Ah.
fish
Of
and
course it would
chips.
be.
So it's an obvious step.
Yes,
right?
if I lived in England, I would eat fish and chips
Every day.
day.
One more time, what is the Facebook or website where people can find out where you're going to be?
So London Calling Pasty Company is the Facebook, and it has both our pasty truck and the fish and chip truck schedule at the top of the page. So you'll
Thank
see
you guys so much. You guys are
Wow.
amazing. Seriously, we love having you.
Absolutely
Come back
amazing.
anytime. Seriously.
Thank
and
you.
Chip Chop Cheerio. Ozarks Foxy, we'll be right back, lads and lassies. Is that all right? Now I can eat. Oh.